Hello, you gorgeous people. How are you today? I've just finished coaching. The great thing about coaching on a screen is this. Slippers on while you work. Love it. Right. Analogies are always really cool, especially when you're working with a client who is trying to process stuff that's quite difficult to process. You know that saying, we can be too close, too close to the wood to see the trees. It's very true in our lives that we're in it. If someone else is going through something similar, we can look at them and go, "Oh, you ought to do so and so and so and so," and then you turn it back on yourself and you think, yeah, no, it's not going to work for me. So analogies are really good because they enable somebody to see what's going on in their lives, but not too close so that they feel like it's their problem. And the one that came up today was pretty awesome. And this person was saying, I feel like I'm on an obstacle course. I just get over a obstacle and then there's another one. And as we talked through it and we talked about various little examples, they said, yeah, this feels like one of those great big walls and there's a rope, but if I can get the rope, it's up too high, and then I've got to get up, and then you've got all the palaver of trying to get on top of it, and then you've got the palaver that you've got no sound. We have sound. I think I have sound. Can we not hear me? Can we hear me? No? Yes? 4 people are watching. They must just like the look on my face. Ha ha! Hopefully we have sound. Otherwise I will repeat it later. And they said that then when you get to the top, you're sat on the ladder and good, thank you for letting me know, Shelley. And then you feel like you're sat on top of the ladder and up on that wall thinking, that's great, I've got all the way up here, now do I get down the other side? Oh, and they said it just feels endless. It just feels like no matter what I achieve, no matter how far I go, there's always another sodding obstacle in my way. And I'm sick to death of fighting this obstacle course. And I really, really, really felt for this person. Don't worry, Sheena, I don't remove any of my videos, and some people come back and watch them all on a Saturday. And if you want me to do something especially for you, just let me know and enjoy your session with your coach. It'll be amazing. So, oh, you're a spiritual coach. Oh, well, enjoy it. You know you're going to have an amazing time. So what do you do when you feel like life is just a constant attack of another bit to the obstacle course? Oh, this time it's over water. Marvellous. Oh no, that's a massive great ladder. Oh no, this one's underground. Oh, marvellous. Yeah. Oh, no lights and very narrow and I possibly can't even get through. Yeah, I can't wait to get myself in there. What do you do when that happens? Well, the analogy worked that well for this person. The first thing I did was I said, if we got in a helicopter and we went up high and looked down at this obstacle course and looked to the end, what would you see there? And they said, I don't really know. I said, okay, so you're running along and doing stuff and doing stuff and doing stuff, but you don't even know where this is going. And they said, yeah, this really does feel like my life. Now I'm constantly battling wall after wall after wall, and I just get over another one, and then I've got another one to deal with. So the first thing I want to say is get up in that helicopter, or a helicopter or something, and find out what's at the end of this obstacle course. Because firstly, you might find you're on the wrong sodding course. You might be on someone else's course. What a nightmare. Get to the end of the course and then go, oh, this wasn't mine. Oh yeah, yours is over there. What, again? Right, so go and find out, is this your obstacle course? Are these the things that you should be battling or working your way through and overcoming? Or are you on somebody else's path? Okay, so have a look at that. As a coach, we really are good at helping you to understand, what is it I'm going for? Is this the direction I want? Is this going to be where I want to get to? When I get to the end, am I going to go, hee, made it? Or am I going to get to the end and go, it's not really what I wanted, right? That's the first thing. Second thing is, I asked this client, this worked so well. I said to this client, why do you have to go over the obstacles? And they said, what? I said, well, you know, when you see obstacle courses, there's normally people, think I'm a celebrity. There's always people at the sides, isn't there? Nice and clean, no mess. And they're just strolling down the side going, oh, look at that one. Oh, they're falling off, fall. Oh, that's really nasty. Yeah. They're completely clean. They're walking down the side. Well, what do you mean? Well, you know, do you even need to be on an obstacle course? Could you not walk round the course? Yeah, but that'd be cheating. Oh, so it has to be hard. That was really interesting because for that one, it was a realization that they'd decided that to get what they really wanted, it was going to have to be really hard. It was going to have to be difficult to achieve. And it was a bit, actually, I'm making this harder than it needs to be. Yeah, I mean, if no one knows, could you cut out half of the obstacle course? That really confused them because that went against their ethics and their values, and I wouldn't want anyone to think I cheated my way to the top. Oh, so you need everyone to think it's been really impossible. So then we started looking at magic powers. It sounds daft, but it's when we do things like this, we're able to process what's going on in our heads and the way we think about things. So for this person, they were able to say, actually, is it all right if that I'm really rubbish at heights? Is it all right if for that one you kind of get me one of those Michael J. Fox hoverboards and I'll still do it? It'd just be really quick and easy. Yes, they still achieved it. Yeah, no, that felt, and that instantly reduced their fear. They were still going to get to the end, but without killing themselves in the process and having these beliefs around the end goal has to be difficult. It has to be challenging. It has to hurt. It has to cause me endless late nights. I have to not eat properly because, you know, there's no time to eat properly because I've got to be sat at this desk. I've got to be working, you know, all these have-tos that weren't serving them at all well. And the last one is really lovely, especially on a day as gloomy as this. I said, you know, when you're on an obstacle course, there's bits there it's just nice green grass. And they said, yeah, they're nice bits. I like those bits because it's a chance to catch your breath and kind of look back and think, yeah, no, I'm doing all right. And you look forward and think, okay, that looks scary, right? And I said, okay, what about if we tried something different? Again, it was about playing with the analogy. Thank you, Angela. I hope it's a beautiful day there in Oxfordshire. Hopefully, we'll actually get to see each other again soon. That'd be lovely. It'd be lovely if you could get along to a BWN in 2019 because it's our 10th year. That would be really cool. And I said to them, what about, at the moment, you're seeing this bit of green, chance to breathe, and then you're seeing another obstacle. I said, yeah. And she said, yeah. And I said, well, what about if you could imagine that this was not a bit of an obstacle course, this was just a picnic area, and that's not a wall to get over, that's sheltering you, that's like a windbreak, and that's protecting you from the wind that's on the other side. And then instantly changing the analogy enabled them to go, I am allowed to stop, aren't I? I said, yeah, there's no time limit on this obstacle course. The only one that's put time limit on when you've got to achieve this by is you. And again, it reduced how stressed they were about it. I watched, obviously, when you're on a laptop screen, you can't see a lot of a person, but you can see enough to see them going from, yeah, oh yeah, that makes sense. Oh God, why am I doing this to myself? So the next time you feel like getting what you want feels like a massive obstacle course covered in mud and maybe bugs and spiders and crocodiles and heights and tunnels and everything you fear, why don't you work out, are you on the right obstacle course? Go up in the helicopter and have a double check, yeah? You are allowed a bit of magic once in a while. If you need some magic, come and have a chat with me. We'll see what your Michael J. Fox hoverboard from the Back to the Future films looks like. I'll get you over a few of those obstacles, make it a bit easier. Stop having the assumption that it's got to be impossible. It's got to be really hard to get what you want. It'll be lovely to see you, Angela. It's a busy time of year for you. I know you're off on the secret surgery holiday soon, so I hope that goes brilliantly. So make sure you have that space and you have someone to help you get over. And lastly, once in a while, do you know what, you are allowed to sit down, have a cup of tea, have a break, maybe take a whole day where you don't work. Oh, the challenge. So I hope that analogy has helped you too. I have to say it worked miraculously on myself as well. I found myself looking at things and thinking, Yeah, Mandy, you don't have to go over every obstacle this afternoon. You could just sit down and appreciate the windbreak that's protecting you from all the horrible stuff on the other side. And you could just sit here and have a bit of time out. So hope you're having a great day. Hope this week is packed with ideas and things that are going to make a big difference to your personal and professional lives. And I look so we launch Tender in BWN tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing lots of you there tomorrow. Have a beautiful day. See you soon.